Mr. Speaker, I rise today in support of my amendment number 25 to the Violence Against Women Act. For decades, Congress has taken action to ensure that victims of domestic violence are supported and protected from their abuser by providing resources and tools to promote health and safety. We know that 1 in 3 women experience domestic violence or sexual assault in their lifetime. We also know that the devastating effects of such violence are experienced at home, in relationships, and even when they go to work. In fact, the Department of Labor reports that in total, survivors of domestic violence lose nearly 8 million days of paid work a year due to a violent situation at home, whether that be finding legal assistance, securing child care, or receiving health services. Statistics show that abusers are more likely to follow or harass survivors at their workplace, which can add an overwhelming sense of fear. Survivors may also experience an extreme loss in productivity due to distraction, worry, or poor performance. Due to the abundance of difficult issues facing these individuals, their ability to remain employed often is at risk. These missed days result in $1.8 billion in lost productivity for American businesses per year. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, over 44% of workplaces do not have formal policies that address domestic violence in the workplace. Moving forward, we must find ways to help employers offer life-saving resources to victims of such violence, an endeavor that will improve the health and safety of American employees both at home and at the workplace. Many companies nationwide have adopted effective, quote-unquote, employee assistance programs that include comprehensive domestic violence services for survivors. Employee assistance programs have been proven to help survivors when they come into work by offering free counseling, referrals, and assessments. In many cases, these programs offer life-saving services to survivors dealing with dangerous and difficult situations at home. This bipartisan amendment, which I'm offering with my colleague, Congressman Don Bailey, directs the Departments of Health and Human Services and the Department of Labor to launch a public information campaign that includes guidelines and best practices for employers to create these effective employee assistance programs. By conducting extensive research and sharing these findings with employers across the country, we can strengthen support services at the workplace for the betterment of women's health and safety. With the reauthorization of the Violence Against Women Act, we have a momentous opportunity to improve employee assistance programs throughout the country. I urge my colleagues to seize this moment by supporting this amendment, and I reserve the balance of my time.
The gentleman reserves.